Rock fans from across the UK are at Donington Park in central England this weekend for a scaled-down download festival. The country's biggest rock and metal event was resurrected after the government gave the go-ahead following a number of smaller-scale test events. A significantly reduced crowd of 10,000 people will attend the three-day festival. Lakshmi Gopal has sent this report.
They seem like scenes from pre-pandemic times rather than just this weekend. No masks and no keeping 2 metres apart. After all, you can't do social distancing in a mosh pit. The Download Festival pilot is a huge stepping up of the government's testing of live events. 3 days long with capacity for 10,000 happy campers.
To be back here, it's incredible. I'll go through every guideline and jump through every hoop they want me to get back here like this.
Live festivals are basically what I do with my spare time and live music, so it's just incredible to be able to be here again and experience that.
Oh, I'm so excited for it. It's been so long since we've been able to socialise properly and see people and make new friends.
Strict measures are in place to allow this level of freedom at the site and what's being called the first moshing since COVID. The event will help guide government policy.
People are going to be living on site, so we're going to understand that kind of living and socialising interaction. And also we're going to have the large-scale stage-type events and be able to look at the science and understanding of things like the mosh pits.
But with a recent rise in the COVID infection rate driven by the Delta variant, should these test events still be going ahead?
We do our maximum at the pilot events to reduce the risk. I think the question for the future is the one that you ask, is what level of risk are we happy to take with these sort of events? And I think we'll be able to calibrate that through the research that we're doing.
Data suggests cases are spreading mainly among the under 25s. Around a fifth of people here are that demographic.
That age group are gathering together wherever they are. Actually, what they're doing here is gathering together safely because they're all being tested before they gather.
Limits on crowd sizes at outdoor events were set to be lifted on Monday, but rising infection rates have delayed that stage of the lockdown roadmap by a month. There'll be further pilot events in the coming month to learn more about how crowds and COVID safety can coexist. Lakshmi Gopal, BBC News.
And let's go live to Lakshmi now. Hi there, Lakshmi. I'm hoping there's not too much rain, maybe just a little bit of mud, but not too much rain today. So how big a deal is this event, and there have been other pilots before this, in the road back to getting back properly to this sort of event?
Well, Anita, this is really significant because it goes further than the previous government events. Here I am backstage at the Download Festival, and this is more significant because of the scale. So unlike previous events, there's a capacity of up to 10,000 people. It's also over several days. It's a 3-day camping event, and there is, for the first time, the legal mosh pit that's been allowed. That's the first time since COVID that people have been able to get close together, really jammed in together, to be able to mosh at a festival. And the way it's been able to happen is, like with previous test events, everyone attending the festival has had to do a COVID test beforehand and test negative, and will have to do it again. But the level of freedom that they've been allowed as a result of that here is the biggest and the closest we've come to normality yet. So let's speak to a couple of the lucky festival goers who've been able to enjoy this authentic experience. So Lavia, if we start with you first, how does it feel to have been at a real live music festival for the first time in ages?
Feels amazing. Anna and I are massive downloaders. Like, this is our 4th time. Last year was virtual, but yeah, it's great to see live music again. I'm loving it. It's really great.
And Anna, you've had to do strict COVID measures to get in, but was there a little bit of you that was still been a bit concerned about being so close to people with COVID?
I'd say no, because it has been really strict. So we had to do tests at home and then tests when we arrived and that kind of thing. So it's been pretty stringent. I wouldn't say so.
And how much have you been able to take advantage of the conditions here that mean that you've been able to ignore social distancing and not wear face masks? How close have you gotten to people?
I feel like last night we definitely got very, very close, especially with the headliner with Frank Carter and the Snake. But yeah, it was really, really good. We got really, really close. It was good. I don't know, it was just really good.
Yeah, he does this thing where he does like female-only mosh pits and like female-only crowd surfing, and it's just always good to take advantage of that space, so it was really good.
And did it feel surreal to be able to hug people, to be able to see live music again?
Yeah, totally surreal.
Yeah,
it's so strange, yeah.
Everyone's so friendly here. Like I feel like everyone has the exact same sort of energy. Everyone's like shocked that we're at a live festival and you're seeing loads of random people and everyone's smiling. Yeah.
Oh, well done for getting this far and getting up this early, and enjoy the rest of the festival. We'll leave you to it.
Thank you so much.
As well as being a great experience for the fans here, of course, it is really important for the level of information that it'll be able to gather for the government to guide their policy and to learn more about how big events like this can continue and can happen safely in the future.
Lakshmi, thank you very much. Lakshmi Gopal there at Donington Park. OK, let's find out what the weather has in store for you if you're moshing or doing anything else for that matter. Here's Louise Lear.